What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm actually using two different cameras right now. I'm trying to sort out the GoPro, trying to sort out getting all the footage. So if I am not like perfectly center or I'm not looking at you because I'm like using both cameras, just bear with me because I want to make sure I'm doing 4K with the GoPro, I'm doing normal with the other camera. I want to see if I can bring all of these videos to you in 4K, but I need to make sure that my laptop can handle it, blah, 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 blah. So sorry about that. Today's video, more importantly, is going to be the Supra. We're going to sound deaden the boot a little bit better. I'll explain that in a second. And we're also going to go through the E46 and we're going to vinyl wrap all the silver bits of the interior because I don't really like them. I want them gloss black. I was thinking satin, I was thinking fake carbon. Told you guys I'm not going to do any more fake carbon. So I went with gloss black because I think it'll look quite nice. It'll kind of resemble the Golf R kind of interiors. I know they've got some gloss black. Some of the newer AMGs, they've got some gloss black. I know theirs is probably like glass or like something really fancy, but this will kind of resemble it. It'll look nice. So what we're gonna do with the Supra is in the back section where we've done the compressor and the tank system and all that, the compressor's under the false floor, which is great. You can't really hear it from outside the car because I have sound deadened the underside of like what the floor of the car, but the false floor, that's just the wood and the leather at the moment. So the underside of that, we're going to today. I've got some sound deadening behind the cameras. I'm gonna put all that under that false floor and we're gonna hope that that brings down that noise in the car because it is quite loud. You can be on the phone over it, but it's kind of horrible to be on the phone over it. You'd understand if you're on the phone to me, you'd be like, man, call me back. Like, that's horrible. So I actually downloaded a decibel reading app on my phone. So I'm using my phone at the moment because my other camera, the battery died. So I'm gonna get the footage of that on the GoPro. We're gonna jump in there. I'm gonna get the compressor running so we can actually get a reading. I know a decibel reading app isn't gonna be the exact, like as accurate as a proper decibel reader, but there is no way I'm gonna go out and spend like 200 bucks on a decibel reader for like a 3-second section of one of our videos, especially when this is gonna be good enough. So we'll get the current reading and then we're gonna do all of that and then get the after reading. I'm hoping that it's quite significantly different. If it's not, oh well, we've done what we can do. But if it is, awesome. It's gonna make driving that car even nicer and it's already amazing. So we're gonna do that first, then we're gonna do the vinyl wrap on the Beamer because that is a bit of a bigger job. And I like to get jobs kind of knocked out of the park. First one knocked out of the park and then I'm like, sweet, we've got some success for the day, let's move on. So let's jump in and get some sound deadening done. Okay, so we've got a decibel reader there. I'm just gonna flick the car on and air up and down a little bit to get the compressor going. Sorry about the screech. All right, cool. So about 46 decibels is what we're looking at, which as you can see, me talking goes up to about 60. I'm a loud talker, but it's not crazy. It's just kind of annoying. So let's say 47 to be flat. That's the compressor running. So now let's get back there, whip the floor out and sound deaden the underside of it. It's gonna be super basic, let's do it. Okay, so first we just need to whip this bit of the floor out because this is the issue section. So actually right here, there is a support beam, which this piece of wood sits on. And so that kind of like cuts out the noise, right there. So I'm gonna sound deaden all of this and all of this. And possibly you can't, or you can see them in one of the cameras. These sections, I might sound deaden them as well, just the underside. I don't know, we'll see how we go. Might not need to, might have to, let's see. All right, let's jump in. Okay, so as you can see, man, I'm not gonna lie, using the GoPro is so much better. Okay, as you can see, all of that sound deadened already, and that's the beam up there that we need to, look, I might just sound deaden those black brackets as well, because why not? Like, while we're here, we may as well. And yeah, I'll take that plastic cover off and sound deaden under there as well. But for now, we've got this over here. So I'm just gonna flip that over on a towel, and up here I've ordered some sound deadening, rip that out, literally lay it on, stick it on and cut out that spare wheel access. So let's do it. So this is all done. I know it's not too pretty, but don't stress. It's going to do the job. It's all stuck on nicely, like it's all nice and secure. And you can see all the little cutouts. That's because of, like, you would have seen the frame to keep the center section from actually falling through, etc. So I've done as much as I can on there, and then I kind of went a little bit over the top. I chucked some extra sections on there on those black frames, but also under that plastic section on the right. I've put some extra bits under there, and then that side wall I completely sound dead in the back of that, and this black plastic here that goes across the whole back of the car, I sound dead in all the back of that as well, because I was like, well, the compressor is right there in that corner, so that's where all the noise is going to come through mainly from there. So let's throw this floor back in and do another little decibel read and see if we've got anything lower than 47. If we haven't, I mean, I'm not heartbroken. It's just one of those things that I was like, I really want to get this done. I really want to do this and make sure I'm doing my due diligence to make it as nice a ride as I can. But let's see the results. So weirdly, it's reading 20 at 0, but whatever. Let's see how loud it is. It's exactly the same. I mean, it does sound ever so slightly not as bad, but it's still loud as. It's a shame. All right, let's go and wrap this interior in the Beamer. Not everything works on YouTube. Okay, so that was completely unsuccessful. Like I said, I'm okay with it. It was like 40 bucks, 50 bucks for the sound deadening. It's nice and thick. That like boot floor, like the false floor, feels a lot more like stable now. I mean, it was already stable because it's wood, but it like just feels more dense, I guess is the proper word. I'm assuming when I'm driving that might help some road noise, maybe, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. Let's move on and start pulling apart the BMW interior. So what we're gonna do is literally just the silver bits. So I'll take you in there and show you, but it's like the door handles on obviously the two doors, the rear armrests, and then just like the strip across, wow, did I just get a lisp? The strip across the dash and the little section around your shifter. I'll take you in there, show you what we're doing, and then we'll set you up and rip it all out. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna pull all the dash out to wrap that, because that's gonna be way easier. And I'm going to try, because I have so much wrap, I'm gonna try and wrap the door handles in situ to make it a little lazier, let's say. But I think that I'm gonna have to rip the door cards off and pull the handles off the car. But we'll see what I can do, see what I can play with. Hairdryer, bit of playing, bit of squeegee, stuff like that. See what we can do, let's get into it. Okay, so please excuse the mess. Oh man, the GoPro's angle is so much better than the other one. Oh my God, I want to vlog with this all the time. You guys are gonna have such a better viewing experience. Sorry, I'm just loving this. Hopefully my laptop can handle it. Now, that handle, dash piece, that around the shifter, the dash piece that goes behind that sweet head unit we've got, and across the front of the dash over there. obviously other handle, and then in the back, that handle as well. So I'm gonna have to drag it out onto the driveway because I don't wanna open the door into the Supra. Oh, I'm gonna try and do the steering wheel, but I don't think that's gonna really work too well. Again, I'm gonna try and do that in situ. I might just paint that. I might be changing the steering wheel. I don't know, but for today, I'm gonna try and do the dash parts. And then you can, if I do the steering wheel, I'll time lapse it so you guys can just laugh at me struggle, okay? All right, let's pull the car out, set you guys up, start ripping out these dash sections. And there we go. So I'm going to do the handles and stuff when I actually pull the door cards off, because I've got to pull them off for the repaint anyway to get the door handles off. So I'm going to leave that for now, but I think that looks a million times better. I think I actually do need some new plastics, so I may do that in the future, whatever. But I think that looks great. I'm really, really stoked with that. So guys, that's us done for this video. Hopefully this is all in 4K. Hopefully the GoPro works. Otherwise I just lost a whole bunch of footage. Hey, I'm trying to do a video here, Mr. Bird. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. You got the Patreon if you want to support the channel, all that sort of good stuff. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the extra good quality, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys.